Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, those of you that are finding yourselves in this collective space, you were called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. So this is a reading for all zodiac signs. If you're here, it's because you were meant to be here. I have an important message for all of you. In my morning meditation, I received a number which I saw throughout this week, and that was a confirmation for me that I meant to bring the number 48 out to you. This number may have some significance. Perhaps you're 48 years old. I don't know why, but this is the number that was coming in. And after a little more of these synchronicities happening in my life, I understood it meant 48 hours. So I feel there's 48 hours before something really big happens in your life. This is a manifestation that is coming to formation. It's going to come in as a seed of opportunity that you can plant, but it's also more to do with the kind of action and the decisions that you're going to take in the next 48 hours. So in my morning meditation, I have pulled some spirit animal cards, 4 of them. And I feel that animals are going to be prominent in our lives, especially as signs from the universe, as communication coming in, bringing us messages or confirming for us that there's something that is coming in that you're meant to be aware of. And some of you might be seeing these animals. This is going to be a confirmation. It's going to give you some clarity, maybe some guidance, perhaps something that you can carry with you as you move forward, okay? So I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing here. So after the 4 animal spirit cards, I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what message comes through from spirit. But actually before that, I wanted to pull a spirit energy card, see what kind of gift or energy that you're meant to work with through this energy right now. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card for you. I was seeing a lot of numbers coming in. And I feel for some of you are seeing repeating numbers around you. So I'm going to pull a bonus card. Then I'm going to pull a surrender card. So what is it that we can release or surrender in our lives in order to create room for this new energy entering? A blocked energy card. So what could be potentially blocking us and how can we unblock it? I'm going to share with you a crystal that you can carry at this time, the energy of it. And this is something that can amplify how this energy works in your life. You don't have to actually go and buy this stone, this crystal. You can actually visualize it in your mind. Okay, then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. This is where I'm going to ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. Then I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing any of these signs, any numbers, anything at all in your life that you know is communication from spirit, this is your confirmation today. So make sure you stay tuned for all of this. Okay, we're going to get right into it. It's a deep, jam-packed reading for you today. So we just called in spirit, and I'm going to also put some extra stuff here on screen, everything that I feel throughout the reading. So when I'm editing, I'll remember some of the things that were coming into my mind that I was meant to share with you, and I will always put them up here on the screen for you. All right, so the first animal spirit that came through was the wolf. I don't know if any of you have ever seen wolves in your lives in any kind of form. This is your message today. So inner strength. Spirit is calling you to tap into your inner strength, my friends. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, they want you to take a step back, especially if it's a challenge, you're out of your comfort zone, it doesn't feel good. Take a step back for a moment and take a look at the bigger picture. See what's actually going on. Okay, so once again, you may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you will have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Okay, so sometimes we just got to take a breather, maybe give it a few minutes, maybe give it a few hours, and then go back to it, right? Do something else, do something different. There's definitely something taking shape, and it doesn't feel like it's the norm. You're going through something that is definitely changing, and it's creating emotions and disturbance within you. This is just that sign something is taking shape. So dog was also coming through. Some of you might be seeing dogs around you. Maybe you have a dog in your home. Loyalty is the word here. So you may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. So this is all about clearing the communication here, everyone. I feel, especially if you're feeling turbulence in a relationship, in a connection, it's time to step back, take a good look at it, and let's communicate effectively, hear each other out in order to settle things. This is what I'm picking up on here. So once again, you may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. Okay, so I also received Raven and Crow here. So confidence. Spirit wants you to be confident in your actions and in your decisions here. Okay, so if you're seeing a crow in your life, this is coming in as this message. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So whatever situation that you're going through, there's something much bigger that is going to reveal itself through how you move through it, how you navigate through it. So connect with spirit, clear any kind of doubts, any kind of fear you have in your mind, and connect to spirit. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore, and you are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So whatever it is that you're going through, you're meant to go through it. Spirit wants you to flow with the energy. Don't be afraid because you're always safe. You're always protected. Okay, instead of fearful thoughts or problems, let's focus on solutions. Let's focus on how we can move through this energy. Okay, so we have the ladybug coming in as well. So lots of luck around you. Some of you might be seeing ladybugs. You're definitely going to see ladybugs in this reading today. So this is coming in as a confirmation. Luck is all around you. I feel it's more so blessings and a lot of dreams that are floating around ready to be claimed. So your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. Rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. So I feel wishes are coming true, and I feel this next 48 hours, Spirit is calling you to tap into these energies, to receive the messages, to become aware of what's there and what shouldn't be there, right? I feel there's a letting go energy as well. So once again, your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming to fruition. Stop and enjoy this moment. Disconnect from anything, everything, and come to this now, this present moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace, and rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. Okay, so this is a powerful message. I feel some of you have been seeing ladybugs, or perhaps this is a spirit bug for you, right? It's something that you carry with you. I don't know if you have jewelry made with ladybugs or an outfit with ladybugs. That's what I'm seeing right now. So a gifted energy that you're meant to work with right now or tap into. You're going to become aware of it in others as well. So clairvoyance. Look at that. You're receiving the gift of clairvoyance, and they're wanting you to tap into this energy. Sometimes we don't feel it, but we do have it. I feel we all are gifted with this. We just have to activate it within us. So the message here is, through visions, you can see things involving other people and situations that will happen in the future, or have occurred in the past. Like you can sense it, you can feel it. I don't know if you're a people reader, but you can definitely pick up energies and foresee and see things from the past. And I feel this is through communication and you being very observant. I feel you pick up on subtleties and notice a lot of things that most people don't. So once again, through visions, you can see things involving other people and situations that will happen in the future or have occurred in the past. You might be in a field where you're actually working with your clairvoyance, right? I'm getting someone that might be like a detective or a police officer, even a psychic that works maybe for the police or the government. A lot of lucrative jobs here, and a lot of even just in your own life. It doesn't even have to be a business around clairvoyance, but I'm seeing someone that has this gift. Perhaps you're not even aware that this is actually a gift. And I feel Spirit is trying to show you that this is actually a gift, something that you're meant to strengthen, something that you're meant to work on and not fight against. I feel this has to do with your shadow self. Like we have a lot of versions of ourselves, right? There's different phases and cycles of our lives where we have to become a certain energy and become a different person. And I feel for you, there's parts of you that are wanting to come forth and work with you in a balanced way. And part of this is the clairvoyance energy. So just be aware of your own clairvoyance, the things that you can foresee. You're just able to kind of put things together. You're a problem solver is what Spirit is saying here. So connect with that self of yours, okay? And let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we're getting the Queen of Wands. All right, so this is where you are, I feel you're developing into this version of yourself, this higher self through whatever it is that you're going through right now or you have been going through. I feel this feels like pregnancy, like birthing pains. I'm getting a fertility energy here as well. So some of you are in a period of transition, transformation, and you're about to burst out like a beautiful butterfly. This is what I'm getting here. You're about to burst out like a beautiful butterfly. I also feel that you are the creator of the butterfly. So there's a beautiful creative, fertile energy in the air for you. A lot of fire elements coming in as well. I'm getting fire energy. I don't know if any of you are around fire or you've been seeing fire or you're connected to that energy of passion. Something is wanting to burst out of you. This is what I'm getting here with this card. So Queen of Wands to start. We have the Queen of Swords. Look at this. So double queens here today. What is going on? Very feminine, powerful feminine energy. It's an energy of receiving. It's incoming. So look at that. Some of you are going to feel the wave of love from the universe, the angels coming in here. And look at this. We have a crow, a raven in this card here connecting with the spirit animal. So you're definitely going to see crows here, everyone. There's messages, communication, a lot of things that you have called into your life. So now the universe is responding to you. Okay, the universe is responding to you. 9 of Cups. An energy of fulfillment, an energy of attainment. It's harvest as well, but this is on an emotional level, energetic level for you where there's something that you're experiencing in your life that is just beyond what you could have ever imagined. Okay, you can, it's appearing for you and it's becoming real and you're seeing it. It might have felt like you were in darkness for a long time and you're coming out of this dark tunnel and you're seeing that light and you're seeing, wow, the beauty of the world, the beauty of what you have just created. Okay, it's coming through you. You are channeling this. So this is the 9 of Cups, everyone. So I want you to pay attention to the numbers 13 and the number 9. You've got double 13s, double queens here today. So you might be seeing things in twos, pairs. There's definitely alignments and synchronicities happening here, but connections to others. This is going to be strong. So open communication, receive information rather than sending it out too much. And I feel this is important because they want you to tune in right now. You're in the receiving energy. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So powerful energies at play here, everyone. I really feel that you are being blessed by the universe. Those of you that are here, this message is definitely for you. Spirit is wanting to bless you. They want you to feel the blessings in your life. Anything that you might be going through right now, especially those of you that are looking for change in your life, you've asked Spirit for something, you're receiving that answer. That is coming in, and you are being called to channel these energies through the cards that I'm going to pull for you today. Channel them, work with them. And again, Spirit is actually showing me this version of you that is deep down within you that you once were, that is wanting to come and connect with you in order for you to, they're wanting to connect because they want to experience this reality with you, but they want you to help. They want to help you shift into it. So there's a part of you, this is reminding me of when I was young and before I actually had my daughter. I used to, in high school, I was bullied all throughout elementary school. And by grade 11, I was like, I'm not going to take this anymore. And I became a more, I picked up on the masculine energy. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to stand up for myself and no one's going to mess around with me. So if anyone said anything, I was really kind. But if you stepped over a boundary, I was not going to let that happen. Anyways, from there, at about 20 years old, I had my first daughter. And that's a young age to have a child. But in that moment, from being this version of myself to that motherly, it brought out Mama Bear. The minute they gave me my daughter, I was like, my life was immediately in that moment. It was completely different. I became a different person in that moment. I feel that, and that was a Mama Bear energy. I became like a hound. I needed to find opportunities and make sure that I was going to be able to take care of things. That's what was sparked in me. And I feel for some of you in the next 48 hours, you're going to feel this kind of a shift within yourself. This is what I'm feeling, like something is coming in that is going to create this instant change for you. And I'm getting goosebumps on my face right now. And maybe this has already happened in your life and you've been receiving all the confirmation and Spirit is wanting you to remind you, perhaps there is a moment that you went through that was like this energy. They want you to go back to that and see what you tapped into and actually apply that in your life. This is what I feel Spirit is asking you to do here. This is the energy in that moment when I had my daughter. This is the Queen of Wands. That's what I was feeling. Something sparked, something lit up. We've got a cat here, everyone. Some of you might be seeing cats. Cats are bringing in the energy of the Queen of Wands for you. There's passion, there's fire in you. There's something that is shifting. They're wanting you to embody this energy. And what's happening here is that version of myself after I was done with bullying, that came in me as well. It's like an integration of Mama Bear and that other energy. Like I was fierce. I was like, I have a goal. I have to, all these different things that aligned for me. It's like these dots connected in this linear line. Even though things aren't linear, I felt a linear line being created. I knew exactly where my destination point was. I knew what I had to do and I was going to do that. There was no and if or buts about it. So this is the energy I am picking up with some of you. Something has happened recently. Something has sparked within you that has given you the bigger picture. Like you're seeing things on a different level. You're feeling it on a different level. This doesn't necessarily have to happen all at once. For me, it did. I feel for some of us, it happens through a transition, through a period of, I feel it's like a probation period, right? Where we are getting tuned in and adjusting to that energy. So it could be over a matter of 3 months or less or more. It depends. Everyone's journey is different, right? So whatever it is that you're going through, know it's this energy. There is an integration of something and a new energy forming together as one. This is you, your energy. And you're feeling this, parts of ourselves from before we tap into this energy or any phase we go through. Like we go through different phases in our lives. We are different people in each moment, each cycle with a different person. Like we change. So I feel for some of you, there's again a connection to that old version of yourself that's integrating, but there's this energy of letting go of the story that isn't in alignment with what you're trying to create. So I'm getting childhood traumas coming up. Some of these things I feel need to be worked on. So Spirit is calling you, especially if it's being reflected to you in your reality, especially if there's something that you're projecting. I'm getting like an angry or a mean energy, an angry, mean energy towards others or perhaps towards yourself that they're wanting you to recognize within yourself and let go of and allow yourself to be almost it feels like a born again energy. Allow yourself to be born again. Allow yourself to reinvent yourself. Allow yourself to start fresh. We're allowed to do that, right? We're allowed to do whatever we want in our lives. And sometimes I feel we forget that we are the creators, right? It always comes back to us. We are what we desire to create in our lives. So, there is this going back inside ourselves and connecting with that version of ourselves that's truly us, which is every part of everything that we went through. All of that is a part of us. It's learning how to work with those parts of ourselves. So this is what I feel Spirit is calling us to connect with around this time right now, and watch the energy that you create. Watch what you start to do in your life. You're receiving the signs that are letting you know that you're connected to this Queen of Wands energy, everyone. It is so fierce. It is so powerful. The lines on her head with the flames, it's like that path, it's ignited. She knows what she has to do. And yes, there's going to be a lot of learning. There's going to be a lot of mistakes as well, because this is a new energy that you're going to work with, but they don't want you to be afraid. They want you to just walk that path. And no matter what comes, you're going to be able to handle it. You're going to be able to handle it. Let go of the fear that is tied to that. And you are receiving messages right now, okay? And these messages are coming in through these gusts of wind. This is what they're showing me, this gust of wind. This woman is moving through a little bit of a storm, I think. This is what I'm picking up with this card. So some of you might be going through a challenge right now, some sort of energy that feels like a gust of wind hitting you, right? And within that energy, I want you to look for some of the connections that you have to Spirit. And, when we're seeing numbers, when we're seeing animals, we're seeing people smiling, we're hearing children laughing, right? This is you connected to Spirit. This is you really connecting to that abundance. And this is where those signs come in. Even though things are chaotic, we can create peace within ourselves and connect to Spirit and see that instead of the chaos. This is what helps us navigate through whatever it is that we're going through. So messages are coming in many different forms here, everyone. I feel that deja vu is also coming up for some of you. It feels like you've already done this. And it's just a confirmation that, yes, you have done this, that you're exactly where you need to be in the moment that you're seeing that deja vu experience. I'm receiving a lot of messages from different people through communication that they might be having with other people. So you might be walking past someone and hearing someone talking about something that answers a question for you, or you feel like you may have already been through that experience and heard that exact same thing. That's again, Spirit connecting with you. There are messages coming in. A lot of times I feel like I'm playing charades with Spirit, right? And what I do is at the end of the night, I'll write down all the weird things that happened to me in my day, the things that I heard, and I'll try to make sense of them, right? So this is what I feel some of you are experiencing. Others, I feel it's your clairvoyance gift that's coming in. You're starting to sense things. You're able to predict things before they happen. Perhaps you're communicating with someone and you're able to, from the communication, pick up on what this person may have gone through in their past. And this makes you a really good healer, like a great healer. So you have a healing energy within you. And anytime you're going through any kind of an experience in your life, everyone, they want you to tap in and tune into your gifts because they're innately yours. There's something that you were born with, right? We, over time, growing up, we forget about our gifts or we just don't connect to them. I feel these gifts are starting to surface through some versions of yourself that are wanting to rise through the different situations that you're going through. So this is where, you know, these are our shadows that we're meant to work with, our inner child energy as well. All of these might be coming up in different ways, different forms, maybe all in one day, even for some of you. And I feel even just that in itself is a message for you to, okay, let's give ourselves some time to work on ourselves, because Spirit is communicating, letting me know that there's a shift taking place. And this is the message that is coming in through the experience that I'm having, right? So this is what the energy of the Queen of Swords is, and they want you to be open and receptive to this. I feel sometimes we are afraid of certain things, right? There's fear there, change, right? That's the biggest one, the unknown. And, you know, maybe you're comfortable where you're at. Maybe you're wanting more, but you just don't have the energy. You don't have the drive, the will, whatever this is. If you're receiving the signs around you, you're going to know you are, you're going to feel it. This is going to confirm it. It means Spirit wants you to tap into that energy. They want you to tap into that flame and ignite that fire. You know, I like to listen to music, and music works for me. I have to ignite my fire every single morning. And you know, I wake up happy, I'm very positive, but sometimes you have to create a mood and energy. And I have a specific kind of mood and energy I have to create within my morning meditation to get through my morning, my days, right? And depending on what it is that I'm doing, I have different playlists for that. I've mentioned this in my readings before. So in your day-to-day life, as you're waking up, everyone, try to create some sort of routine, a ritual where you're waking up in a good energy, right? You know, just grateful to be alive, getting this other day that we're getting, no matter what is going on. You know, when we tap into the energy of abundance, we start to experience that. But it's a muscle that we have to build. It's like exercising. You have to repeat it over and over again until it becomes a habit. And I feel Spirit is calling you to maybe change a habit in the next 48 hours. Like there's something that you're meant to do, something that you're meant to act on. You're going to know what this is. And again, for some of you, this has already happened. You're in that transition. It's already taken place, or it's taking place, even taken place, right? So definitely some messages coming through. Expect the unexpected here as well. Communication is going to come in forms that you're not going to be thinking they're coming in as. It's going to be different. Some of you are going to be listening to music, like Spirit, you know, the universe communicates through the universe. It's everything that they can bring to us in our awareness. And we don't have to obsessively look for signs, right? We don't need to hold the pressure or the weight of looking for these signs. This is a light energy. When we're pressured or feeling weight, then we disconnect from it. So when we release that energy, allow ourselves to freely flow, they come into our lives and give us the messages and the guidance that we need. And this woman is wearing a blue dress. So I feel for some of you, you are expecting a message. You're waiting for something to come in. And that message is coming in. That message is of action, like they're wanting you to take action. So I don't know if any of you have been waiting for a long time for something to happen. You're kind of like, I've been waiting. It's been years, it's been months, or whatever time has been in that energy. They're wanting you to know when we're waiting a long time for something and it's not coming in, you are the one that is meant to initiate. We're always meant to. That's just how this energy works. There's an exchange system with the universe, right? So I feel for some of you, your message is now. This is your message. You're meant to move with this energy, this flow, this gust that is coming in, rather than just kind of looking at it and being like, oh, there's a gust that just passed by. They want you to ride that gust. So it's a push that is coming in, and that is your message. Some of you might be feeling like windy weather where you are. I feel sometimes it comes in even that way, that form. So the Nine of Cups here, this beautiful energy of tuning in to abundance. This is love energy here, everyone. This is you attaining all the desires. You're just here receiving energy, everything that the universe has to offer you. You're connected with it. You're feeling it. And I feel for some of you, you are coming out or came out of a dark tunnel. And I don't feel like this darkness wasn't darkness. I always find that sometimes darkness is connected to fear, but not always. I feel this darkness, this space, which feels like a void, was like a cocoon, a safe space where you can be and do without any kind of anything, any kind of energy. It's like a secluded place for you. And, this could be an energetic thing, or you could be someone that is not connecting to people. You're staying at home, you're not getting out, right? And now there's another energy coming in, another version of you that is going to show up in this world, that needs to show up in this world, and you're now connecting with it, and that version has shown up. This is what I'm getting here with this card. So it is so beautiful. You're going to know what this feeling is, because it's going to feel like, how do you even explain this? Like so much love. It just feels like you're so fulfilled. You're so happy. You're connecting with this energy. And it's not an energy that you feel all the time. I feel this comes in for just a split little second, but we feel it, right? And it feels like it could have been an eternity, but it was that split second, but you felt it, right? So that is what Spirit is trying to connect with you, connect you with. And it's coming in different tunnels. Like I'm getting tunnels coming in. I don't know what this is with the tunnels, but tunnels are definitely coming in. There are different pathways is what they're saying, and you're not seeing them because they're below the surface. They're more in the darker energy. And I feel, again, this has to do with parts of you, your childhood. This has to do with your shadow. This has to do with the different versions of yourself that need to connect with you as you are moving through life, your journey. So I'm seeing a lot of intertwining tunnels, wires, pipelines. This could be even blood vessels, right? This is what they're showing me, these connections that are happening. And sometimes these versions of ourselves integrate or separate depending on what we're going through. So they're wanting you to connect with each version of yourself, love each version of yourself equally, right? They want balance around this. I realize when I need to pull out my, high school Rhea that was tough and didn't care. If you mess around with me or my friends, you're going to get it, right? It's that kind of energy which I have to pull out. Sometimes when I'm going through situations, I'm not mean. I come from a place of love, though. I know that I have to be centered in the energy of love. But when I need to pull out my more strong, stern Rhea, I'm able to do that because of that version of me that still is in me, because it's a part of me. It's me. It's just from a different timeline. It doesn't exist in reality, but it exists within me, and I can bring it to reality if I choose to, right? This is what I'm getting here with this card. So mastery, learning how to balance your own energy and how you're showing up in the world. And this is so beautiful because you're coming out of this. It feels like one of those slides at a water park. I don't know if any of you have been in one of those that are dark and you're going through and you have no idea where you're going until you fly out of that into a pool. This is what this feels like. You're going through some sort of a dark tunnel and you're about to fly out and you're splashing into water. So water energy here, into intuition. This is deep connection to spirit. This is a whole spiritual level of expansion happening for you as well. A lot that you're going to receive as a gift it's a gift that you already have, but I feel spirit is connecting with you to actually help it emerge through you. Like everything is connecting and emerging for you. I don't know what that means, but I feel spirit is saying everything is connecting. It is all coming together, and the energy is going to emerge together at once. Okay, so the light's going to show. This is so powerful. And we've got something new that is going to happen here as well. I feel that this is just a new life experience that you're moving into, and you're able to carry whatever you learned, everything that you have gone through, the wisdom, the knowledge, you're able to carry this forward with you and share it with others. I'm seeing here that you're meant to share your gift with others. You're meant to come out and show people, help guide them as well. So some of you are being called to step forward with your gifts in the next 48 hours. I feel you're going to tap into this energy, and it's all about recognizing it and becoming aware of it. So when I had my daughter, I became aware in that instant. It doesn't mean that I just right away in a blink of an eye just created something. No, it was a process. It was a journey. But I knew exactly in that moment what that journey looked like. It's almost like spirit sent me down a tunnel where I knew the whole timeline up until my daughters were married. I'm like, until they get married, this is what I have to do. And I didn't know exactly, but it's like a sense, it's a knowing, but things happened. There's a lot of challenges that I had to go through, right? Lots and lots of difficult times, but I got to hear. I got to hear. So this is what I feel with this energy is this here and now. You're here for a reason. You're going through whatever you're going through because there's a purpose behind it, a bigger picture around it. You're connecting to that bigger picture at this time. So this is a message Spirit wants to share with you. You're going to see a lot of signs in the next little while here, everyone. And remember the number 48. Keep that number in the back of your mind here. Anytime you see it, I want you to remember there's something happening, a big shift, a change coming in, and it's going to connect you with something much bigger than you realize. So a bonus card, this is going to be a number for you. It's 41, self-discipline. All right, so whenever you're seeing the number 41, self-discipline, I'm getting 41 days and 41 weeks around the message of this card. So self-discipline, incorporate that in your life. Discipline yourselves to connect with your desires, to get yourself into a routine, to really focus on what matters and actually stick to it, right? So this card indicates a need for self-discipline, motivation, and action to improve your quality of life. By drawing this card, you are being reminded that you need to meet the universe halfway because your dreams won't manifest by themselves. This is a time to clarify your goals and to plan and prioritize your ideas and actions. Then, take the mental, emotional, and physical action needed to make your dreams come true. You are being encouraged to rein in any thoughts and emotions that are contrary to what you're trying to attract. Rather than letting your doubts and worries consume you, you must have the strength and willpower to focus predominantly on your dreams. You can attain those goals with a strong, disciplined mind when you surrender the outcome to the divine. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to be motivated and strong. This is where you need to play your part. The universe will provide the opportunities, but you need to see them through. So this is where you have to be an active participant in the co-creation of this energy. Now we have an affirmation here. Feel free to write this down and use it in your life. With self-discipline and action, I make my dreams come true. So with self-discipline and action, I make my dreams come true. So look at that in a number 41. All right, let's pull a surrender card. What is it that you can surrender in your life in order to make room for this energy? So we are getting here, surrender to spirit. Surrender to spirit, everyone. So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So anytime I'm frustrated, things aren't going my way, or I'm not feeling the energy, I'll connect with spirit and say, you know what, spirit, I'm going to give this to you. I'm trying to find a way, but I haven't. So I'm going to release it and let it go and allow it to organically unfold for me. So I just release it. I don't worry about it. I don't give it any kind of thought. I just let it go. And it always works out. I either receive a solution, an idea, or it just kind of works itself out. So this is what Spirit is asking you to surrender to Spirit. So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let Spirit work its magic for you. Okay? And a blocked energy card. So what could be potentially blocking you and how can you release it? Okay, so sometimes when we hear messages, but we don't feel the energy, it's because there are things in the way. And, you know, Spirit brings us messages here to clear the energy. So this is what we're doing here. So entitlement. Any of you feeling the energy of entitlement? Feeling betrayed because you didn't get what was somehow rightfully yours. So once again, feeling betrayed because you didn't get what was somehow rightfully yours. So you have to let go of entitlement here, the energy of entitlement. Don't become so consumed by what should be yours that you lose sight of what could be yours. Realize that you can't always get what you want, but if you try, you might get what you need. So let me read that again. Don't become so consumed but what should be yours that you lose. I'm going to read this one more time. Don't become so consumed by what should be yours that you lose sight of what could be yours. Realize that you can't always get what you want, but if you try, you might get what you need. So look at that. Entitlement. So let's pull a crystal now. What is a crystal that you can carry with you, carry in your mind as well? You don't have to go out and buy this, but if you want to, you definitely can. So an energy that you're meant to carry with you through a crystal or a gem. So we're getting howlite. Howlite. All right, so let me read you the energy here. So this is this activates your crown chakra. And I'm getting the sign Virgo coming through this. So a connection to the sign of Virgo. Maybe you have Virgo in your birth chart somewhere, or someone with a Virgo sign is around you. So the healing that comes through this in many different forms is spiritual healing, which deepens meditation. It provides insight to past lives. It connects you to higher realms. It helps one find their true, authentic self. Physical healing can come through. It can provide pain relief. It aids in strengthening your teeth. It helps stimulate the mind and boost memories. It's great for strengthening bones due to its high calcium absorption. And emotional healing. It helps stabilize your emotions. It helps you quiet your mind for a restful sleep. It calms the mind to help reduce anxiety and stress. And it aids in reducing and removing frustrations and anger. Now, this also comes with an affirmation. So if you're visualizing the stone, everyone, you can say this affirmation, repeat this affirmation. They're saying repeat it 21 times. 21 times or even 48 times. So I am at peace and embrace the joys of life. I am at peace and embrace the joys of life. So again, you can repeat this to yourself by visualizing the stone in your mind 21 or 48 times. All right, so this is where I ask you to pause the video, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we are getting for you, everyone, your first personal message here. This card wants to be seen here. Be careful who and what you surround yourself with. Be careful of who and what you surround yourself with. Take a look around and see the energies that are around you. How do you feel in those energies? It's really important to bring yourself to the present moment to see why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, especially if it doesn't feel good. And they want you to, it's just your body letting you know that you're not in alignment with that energy. If you're feeling uncomfortable, let's take a look at the situation. Is there somehow a way that you can remove yourself from that situation? If not, you're meant to go through it. So how can you tap into that energy, connect with spirit, right? Because they want you to surrender to spirit. They're going to help guide you through whatever it is that you're going through. So be aware of who you surround yourself with. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. Don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures. All right? And your third message here is don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. That means we don't give weight to what they say to us, okay? That sometimes when people say something that hurts, you're allowing them to suck your energy out. So that's just a reminder of that. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is a confirmation, but you're also meant to carry this number with you. And remember this card's message. So self-discovery. You're on a journey of self-discovery here, everyone. So this is what's happening here. Some of you are seeing 7777. This is coming in as confirmation. There's definitely something spiritually happening here. Some of you are going to find yourselves out of your comfort zone. It's because you're meant to be out of your comfort zone. You're meant to go through whatever that discomfort is. Introspection is required here. They're wanting you to go inward. They want you to take a look at some of the tools that you have inside of yourself, but also release any kind of fears, doubts, or any kind of worries, any energy that is working against what you're trying to experience. They want you to have resilience. They want you to tap into your strength. You're going through expansion right now in your spiritual journey, everyone. So they're wanting you to allow yourself to emerge as this new version, but you have to go through what it is that you're going through in order to tap into that energy. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button, And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.